In the calm evening of the village, their return from the market wasn't just the end of a trip, it was the start of a deeper thought. Henry's mind sparked with a question. Is gold truly ever ending? Inside the house, silence filled the room, but Henry's head was full of questions. Gold had always been with us, but what about its future? The fire crackled softly. Yet the questions in Henry's mind burned louder. Grandpa, as always, listened with a calm, knowing presence. Is recycling gold really effective? The question was simple, but the answer? Part science, part philosophy. In a room filled with old tools, pieces of the future quietly waited. Grandpa knew what looks obsolete may still carry hidden value. An old circuit board forgotten by many held tiny traces of gold. Henry's eyes lit up, as if he had just found a treasure map. We used to dig it from the earth, Grandpa said. Now, it's time to gather it from the surface. That one sentence opened doors in Henry's thinking. A winding road through misty mountains, the path to discovery. Each turn felt like peeling away another layer of understanding. The museum wasn't just a house of history, it was a mirror of timeless value. Here, gold wasn't glitter, it was legacy. Ancient coin-sworn, yet bright. Grandpa whispered, value doesn't age. A close-up of a Persian coin, shimmering under museum lights. Gold, Grandpa said softly, never truly disappears. Henry read the plaque, but thought of the future. Gold was no longer just metal, it was meaning. Outside the museum, the wind had shifted, so had Henry's view. Want to see something even stranger? Grandpa asked. Inside, a small science exhibit. Computer chips, dental implants, spacecraft, all connected by the same golden thread. It conducts, it never rusts, never spoils, Grandpa explained. Henry murmured. So gold is for jewelry. The circuit model glowed with golden lines, like a map of the future. Technology, too, had veins of gold. Back in the truck, silence wasn't emptiness, it was reflection. Something had shifted inside Henry. The fading light touched his face as he looked ahead. He wasn't just returning home, he was heading somewhere new. Night had arrived. Books, boards, and curiosity now filled the room. Henry leaned in close, studying the traces. From behind, Grandpa watched not just the circuit, but a boy growing into purpose. His eyes held quiet pride, extracting a tiny part with tweezers like mining, but gentler. Learning is like mining gold, Grandpa's voice echoed. It takes patience. Henry smiled, holding up the tiny gold piece. It was small, but the sense of discovery was huge. It's just a little gold, Grandpa said, but the learning is big. Henry laughed. Feels like I found a mine. On the wall, a plan for gold recycling was taking shape. It wasn't just Grandpa's idea, no. It was Henry's project, too. Henry pinned a note. Begin recycling gold. A question mark and a tiny heart made it personal. Outside, night embraced the cabin, but light and laughter filled it. Inside, something was glowing awareness. Warm fire, steaming tea, and a book on precious metals. Knowledge and comfort side by side. Henry looked at Grandpa and smiled. You're a gold mine yourself, Grandpa, he whispered. A comet crossed the night sky. Grandpa's voice lingered. Gold isn't always in the ground. Sometimes it's in how we see. Henry closed his notebook. My golden notes. The end of a chapter, and the start of a story still shining. Hey friends, today, let's dig out a few golden lessons, yep, pun fully intended, from the story of Grandpa and Henry. First off, it all started with a simple question. Is recycling gold really effective? Turns out that question opened up a whole world of insight. Because when a young boy pulls gold from an old circuit board, you know the world has changed. Lesson 1. Value never disappears, it just moves. Gold used to be deep in the mountains. Now, it's hiding inside your gadgets. If you know where to look, you'll find it even in the trash. Grandpa said something that stuck in my head. We used to dig gold from the ground, now it's time to collect it from the surface. Meaning, opportunities shift, but we have to shift with them. And here's a moment that ties it all together. Grandpa stood in front of the vitrine of ancient coins and said, "Gold has always been part of history." But Henry, holding that circuit board, realized gold is also part of the future, if we learn how to use it. Lesson 2. Old wisdom plus new tech equals powerful combination. Grandpa brought experience from the mines. Henry brought curiosity. One understood the past, the other built the future. Lesson 3. Even the tiniest discovery can spark something huge. When Henry lifted that little gold piece, it wasn't just metal. It was a spark, a beginning. And finally, recycling isn't just about waste. It's about perspective. If you can find hidden value in things, nothing is ever really useless. So hey, if this story made you pause, smile, or want to open up your old laptop for a treasure hunt, you're my kind of person. And don't forget, hit like, smash that subscribe button, and join us weekly for stories, lessons, and laughs. Catch you in the next one, Gold Seekers.